You just had the wireless down here was not connecting, so I just,
Working home too?
whatever you
Mic on?
connect to wirelessly though, you have to connect wirelessly to something.
Turn it on.
It doesn't have cellular. I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna buy laptops with the cellular card built in, like the iPads,
Okay.
and then we'll eliminate all that. They bought those and I don't think it's, kind of been,
Who did you bring it on, Mark?
it was a tech decision. It was, when I found out, I was like, oh, man. So the cellular cards are not in those, so you have to connect to something.
I see.
Go back to that.
So I don't need nothing from the upstairs.
Morning, Drew.
Come back.
How are you?
Not yet, no.
With the email.
Nice can, Drew.
No, they'll
You've been somewhere warm?
email or contact you to let you know it's
Okay.
available. I can call you
A little color.
if I find out.
Blood pressure.
Because of the person that passed, they're gonna do like a moment of silence, I think.
Adam, I have the blue notes for you over there.
Everybody else looks pretty pale this time of year.
Something like that, I believe.
I can get to you.
Is it?
Not sure. Mark, hey, Mark, how old was the,
That's your,
how old was it?
you and my wife.
62.
60s? 62.
A young man.
German.
Pretty young.
My world
It is.
You're getting there.
That's our 5 minutes through. Fair. Okay, well, I think we've had enough time. Ready to go?
You on?
Your mic on, Chris?
Yes, is it? No, yes. Mic's on. I apologize. It looks green. Okay, my name's Chris Caius. I'm the chairman of the administration committee for Kane County. This is Wednesday, January 12th. and I'm calling the monthly meeting to order at 10:39. Can we have roll call, please?
Martin,
Present.
Berman, Davis, Ford,
Board present.
Bras,
Roger.
Gums,
Comes here.
Urog, Shepro, Caius.
Guys present.
You have a quorum.
All right, we have a quorum. Unfortunately, we have some sad news today, so I'm going to turn the meeting over right now to Mr. Chris Allen, our Executive Director of Facilities.
Yes, sir. I'd like to briefly turn this meeting over to the Director of Operations and Maintenance, Mr. Rick Griffith.
Thank you. Yesterday, we lost a member of our building
Right.
management team.
Right into the mic. Rick.
Yesterday, we lost a member of our building management team, Carlos Barrios Senior. He was a nearly 20-year county employee. He was based out of the sheriff's and jail facility, which he had vast knowledge of both buildings. Carlos leaves behind 2 daughters, a son, 7 grandkids. He will greatly be missed. If we could just have a moment of silence for him, we'd appreciate that.
Of course. And we, yes, we feel for the family, our condolences. Moment of silence, please.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Rick. And again, our condolences.
Sir, if I could, I'd like to point out that the maintenance staff is here in support of Mr. Barrios as well today and appreciate their attendance. Thank you,
Yes.
team.
Thank you. We appreciate your work in the field.
Thanks, guys.
Yes. In case you didn't hear that, Madam Chairman said, stay safe, please. Okay. Sad news. Okay, moving on, item 2, approval of the minutes. May I have we're going to, with the consensus of the committee, we're going to dispense with the December 15th minutes from 2021, and I would ask for a motion and a second to approve the minutes from November 10th, 2021.
Praz moves.
Froz moves.
Ford seconds.
I got Berman. Berman second. Roll
Yeah,
call.
third, because I am here. I just have terrible connection today.
You got to work on your Wi-Fi.
Berman,
I know, it's,
Davis,
yes, Davis, yes.
Ford,
Ford, yes.
Bras,
Praz, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Martin,
Martin, yes.
Bias,
Caius, yes.
passes.
Okay, thank you. Minutes are approved for November 2021. Okay, I don't see anybody here for a finance report. Reports are on file. Is there any public comment online or in the meeting? Hearing none, seeing none. I don't have any reports of any. We'll move on. Then on to facilities management and ongoing projects. That would be you, Mr. Allen, the Director of Facilities Management.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Since last meeting, I briefed 20 ongoing projects. We have added 3 more, which are the county and Mill Creek parcel reviews, which is in progress. Access and Key Control Project, which is in process, and BMD and ITD in collaboration are working on a strategic plan together.
And everything else is ongoing? Nothing.
In progress,
Nothing
ongoing.
spectacular. Well, like that's the good news and the bad news. A lot of projects. You're a busy guy. Okay, well, we'll move right on then. Unless you have, is there any questions from the audience online or from the committee? For Mr. Allen? Hearing none. We move to our only resolution this week, which makes things speedy. Authorizing contract extension for Kane County snow plowing services. You want to give us a little?
Yes, sir. This is just a straightforward extension of our current contracted snow plowing services. Obviously, we've used them before we got to the contract extension, but they're working wonderful for us and we appreciate their service to the county.
Okay, can I have a motion? A second?
Praz moves.
Froz moves.
Davis, second.
Davis second. Any discussion or any questions for Mr. Allen?
Chris, what buildings
Mr.
is that?
Froz?
include? Froz speaking, what buildings does that include? All of our buildings?
It's mainly the judicial center campus. The size of equipment required to push such large quantities of snows requires much heavier equipment than what we have currently in our inventory.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Any other questions? Hearing none, seeing none. Roll call, please.
Berman. Davis,
Davis, yes.
Ford,
Ford, yes.
Bras,
Praz, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Martin,
Martin, yes.
Bias,
Caius, yes.
passes.
Resolution passes. Do we have anything from IT, Information Technology, Mr. Roger Fonstock?
Good morning. This is Roger Fonstock. We don't have any board resolutions. And as far as reporting, we spent the last month working a lot on maps, precincts, and jurisdictional boundaries. We are working with Mr. Allen and Building Management on the strategic plan for the departments. And that was something that was requested. We've been working with Madam Chair Pirog on, and also to be working with the committees and the committee chair. So I think at the next meeting, you're going to see some more information about that. And we're working on that now. But also, I think that it will be important to try it at the next meeting to make sure that within that plan, we have all of the different areas of planning that the committee would like to see, whether it's, staffing, planning, you have, programs and services planning, capital, those types of things. What areas would they like to see as far as the overall plan? We're going to come up with our own plans and what we think is responsible planning for the departments, but it'd be good input, I think, to find out from the committee what their
By all means.
interests are. And then subsequently, there was another discussion about the review of the executives with the plans. So I think that's something that we're working on as well with Madam Chair.
If I could follow up on that, Mr. Caius.
Certainly. Madam Chair?
As we move forward with the budget, of course, and future workflow, I think it's very important for the committee chairs to be very knowledgeable about what the goals and objectives are from the departments, so that we can take a look at both short and long-term planning, because some of the projects may be short-term in nature. Other projects may be much more substantive and take several years to resolve. So that there's this conversation that happens for both short and long-term needs. It seems to me very critically important for not just even for staffing, but also as the county prepares its budgets, so that we know exactly what the long-term needs of our departments are. Transportation does a very effective job of that, but there may be needs for communication going back and forth with all of this, so that both the chair knows what the issues are, intimate issues facing as appropriate, of course, the department head, what physical needs they may have, what personnel needs they may have, what financial needs they may have, so that conversation, so that when goals are set, those goals are met objectively, and long-term goals are brought forward to the board for consideration.
And
So-
we're
and
expecting.
so-
Let's go. Go
So
ahead.
this is what that conversation was about, and the department heads are enthusiastically supportive of this.
In approximately a month, we'll start doing that.
Well,
Process of
I
reporting?
think it depends on what the department heads are able to achieve at this point
Okay.
and what they're looking at. But this will be something that we're going
Ongoing.
to be looking at. It's a
Mr.
pretty consistent level, and it would be the beginning and then every 6 months. Just it's a cup of coffee, how you doing? These are our goals. Have you met them? Have you not? Why not? Not anything putative, just collaborative.
Very good. Mr. Fonstock, contribution?
Just again, I think the one thing that Chris and I were talking about was just trying to construct a document that the areas are similar as much as they would make sense to the board, so that we're not creating two separate documents where strategically they don't look the same or touch the same, major points.
Perfect.
They'll assimilate, probably for the lack of a better word. They'll look similar. So
Make it easy for the board. I like that talk. That kind of talk's good.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything from Mill Creek? Mr. Allen?
I have nothing good for the group at this time, sir.
Okay, thank you. And I don't have anything on the agenda for vehicles. Any new business? Old business? Can I have a motion to place the reports on file?
Raz moves.
Braz moves.
Ford seconds.
Ford seconds. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Berman,
Yes.
Davis,
Davis, yes.
Ford,
Ford, yes.
Bras,
Yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Martin,
Martin, yes.
Caius.
Caius, yes. Okay, I don't believe we have a need for executive session. I don't see any attorneys other than it's on the board. I think we're okay. Motion to adjourn.
Davis moves.
Davis moves.
Raz seconds.
Frost seconds. All in favor?